Hey, hello. Welcome to episode 6 of Deadbeat Son, August 23rd. Um, Welcome to the show. I'm Trey, your host, once again here for you, with you. Thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I saw a little bump, well, 100% increase, if you will, in viewership thanks to the clip. So thank you, Clip. Thank you, me, for posting it. Nice. It's clips are the way to go. Unfortunately, people don't want long form things anymore. They want it now, and they want it done quickly so they can get to the next thing. That's why the clip, the 1 minute bit from my podcast about the guy banging my mom, well, the story, got I think more views than all of my episodes combined. So hey, love it. I'm glad it brought more people in, and hope you enjoy what you saw. I guess I'll go right into it. I went to the concert. If anyone's curious, went to the show, went to see Simple Plan, Sum 41. And the guy who, banged my mom. The crowd was very chill as well. Not a lot of rowdiness going on because, everyone's in their 30s. I was probably among the youngest there. There was one kid there who looked to be about the age that I was when I last saw this band, that fateful night. And that was kind of a cool moment. I was looking at this kid. Wow. It looks like me last time I was here, and I bet his mom's not going to get it from the band. Doesn't have the spirit, that mine does. Speaking of, man, a lot of people, are talking about my mom like I don't know her. Like in the and a lot of the comments on that clip, all these people telling me how I should feel about my mom. You should be supportive of her. You don't think dude, I know. People think I'm mad at my mom because she banged the drummer. I'm glad she did. I wouldn't be the man I am today if she hadn't. Anyway. And then some people were really mean to her, toward her, saying that, calling her a floozy, if you will. I don't need to, don't talk about my mom like that. I'm at the show. A bunch of 30-year-olds. And, the bands tried to get a mosh going. They're like, open up the pit. And I'm looking at these people going, I'm not doing it. They got work in the morning. Know your crowd, man. One of my favorite parts of the concert, it was it's a pop punk genre concert, right? All three bands, that's their vibe. All three bands did this fun little thing at the beginning of their set. They'll come out, they'll rock out with a song, I don't want to waste my time, become another cat, that way. They would do their song, they'd rock out, how's everybody feeling tonight? Salt Lake City, make some noise. Oh, we're so happy. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. You sold this place out. We're so happy to be here playing for you guys. We're going to have a great... Are you guys ready to have a good time tonight? Wow. Awesome. Yeah. Fuck yeah. All right. Well, before we get things going, we just got one rule. Be safe. What? Wait, what? That's what I... How's everybody? Are you guys ready to have a good night tonight? Wow! Sum 41! We just got one rule tonight. Be safe. What? I'm sorry. What? Dude, that was the first time I think I've seen a punk band even, say, we got one rule, and then say anything other than There are no rules or have fun. Be safe. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Be safe. Woo. Yes. Yeah. You good? Yeah. All right. You good? You guys, everyone good around me? Okay. Let's enjoy the show. Like, dude, it blew my mind. It just brings such a halt. We only got one rule, and here's the rule. We only got one rule, and it's an actual rule. We only got one rule for you guys. Make sure you pay your parking ticket before you get in your car so that you don't hold up the line of people trying to pay at the gate. You can already have it prepaid so it goes quicker. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sum 41, for that. So that was cool. And then Simple Plan came out. Oh boy. At this point, I had the sign, and then a few people who were, ahead of me, a little ways ahead of me, looked back, saw the sign as well, freaked out. They enjoyed it. So they're like, you come up, come up, come up. So I went up, damn near the front of the stage and just waited, baby. Just waited. And, at one point, Chuck and the lead singer switched places. So the singer, Pierre, was on the drums, and then Chuck came to the front of the stage, and he's got the mic. And when he looked over, every time he looked over at us or at me, I put the sign up, and then everyone around me was just losing it. They're like, Chuck, 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 Chuck. And then, he saw it. He saw it. He laughed, saw it, pointed me, said something. I don't remember. Probably like, yeah, I sure did. And then he laughed. And then that was it. So it was a happiest, joyous moment. He saw the sign, and I can rest easy, knowing that he knows that I know that he fucked my mom. The following night was a lot of fun as well. I got to do a show, open for my guy Brian Callan, who's I've known him for probably over 5 years now. And worked with him here and there. Went out with him and his squad after. Met some very interesting people, man. I met this guy who his job is he works with people in Africa who defend endangered species from poachers. And he works with them strategies to stop poachers. This guy literally hunts hunters, dude. It's crazy. You ever just meet somebody and they open up a whole new part of the world to you? Like, I didn't realize that was even a job, But I get, someone's got to be doing it. And I thought like Vin Diesel, did that. Guys like him who aren't real, I guess. But yeah, so they're doing that. It was crazy. And I was trying to be funny, and I asked him if he knew. I was like, do you know Joseph Kony? That's a deep cut. If you don't know, he was the guy who was like kidnapping, children in Africa and like making a child army. Nuts. Anyway, he was a big deal when I was in middle school. We were all really worried about him and his child army coming to get us. And so I brought up that guy. I was like, you guys know Joseph Kony? And he said, actually, yeah, we did track him for a while because he was dealing in ivory. And I was like, yeah. You ever try to be funny and instead you add to the conversation? Man, that's way better. I prefer that. Oh, my goodness. Otherwise, it would have made me look like an asshole. You know Joseph Kony? And then if he'd said no, I'd be like, But he said, as a matter of fact, I do. I go, aha, please, go on. I am also learned and knowledgeable. And here I am trying to, making knock-knock jokes and trying to get a guy to see a sign or try to let some guy know that he banged my mom, you know? It really put me in my place. Concert was so cool, man. They played the What's New Scooby-Doo theme because they did that, you know? That's a good one. And they played, oh, dude. They played, they did a cover of none other than Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne. This is a very important song to me because my goal, my inspiration, my fire in my belly, the thing that pushes me the most is the message of that song, Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne. Here you are, just some guy, no one really thinks much of you, especially the girl that you like. You know, maybe you're not the most attractive or that tall, but you're working on something. You're doing something you love. This guy was skateboarding and playing music, you know. But because of his aesthetic, you know, he was disregarded by those who thought that they were better than him, i.e., the girl who did ballet. You know, what more can I say about her? And she didn't go for him because she was afraid of the aesthetic. She was afraid of how it would look. And she thought that she was just better than him. So she disregards him. Even though she has an inkling that there's something to this guy. And here he is just doing his thing. Well, what happens? What happens in that song? Well, years later, 5 to be exact, she's at home watching MTV with her kids, which was the style at the time. And who does she see on TV but that skater boy? That very same skater boy that she disregarded, thought she was better than. What did she do? She calls her friends. She goes, "We got to go see him. We got to go see his show." And where are they? They're already going. So she goes, and there she is looking up at him. Wow, what could have been, you know? My goal in life is to skater boy everyone who doubted me. Everyone who overlooked, everyone who said, yeah, you're, you know, whatever. Guess what? I'm going to skater boy you. Guess what? I'm going to skater boy you. Okay? Prepare to be skater boyed because that's what's coming. All right? You think, okay, okay, all right, fine. You think, look, I don't, you know, I'm not fit for the thing. You know, I don't fit your vibe. I'm not, whatever, hip. I'm not with it, you know, or I'm not that good. All right, fine. I'll just skater boy you. You'll just see me on MTV in 5 years, okay? That's what's going to happen because, you know, and I've thought that with, you know, with women, with employers, with people telling me, you know, comedians saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do this and that for you, and you're gonna, you know, whatever," or people say, "You're not ready for stuff." You know, a bunch of agents just told me that, just passed on me that I don't fit their thing. Guess what? I'll just skater boy you. All right? Okay? Because look, man. And a lot of guys think this about themselves. Because I got it all, baby. You know? Just like every guy. I got it all. I got the looks. You know? I got the funny. You know? Oh, yeah. I can sing, too. Oh, can't stand it. I know you planned it. I'ma set it straight this Watergate. You know what I mean? That's what I think. That's what these people are to me. And, you know, the people who doubt you, according to the Beastie Boys, I got this fucking thorn in my side. You know what I mean? That's all you are. That's all they are, baby. Just a thorn in my side. Had some shows this weekend that went very well. They were a lot of fun. I had to escort somebody out of the club, which I've never done before. Usually people don't go to me for, you know, removing people. because I'm not a large man. I don't take up much space. People think I'm a waitress a lot of the time. Yeah, this kid came in. He was like, he had scratches on his face. It was sweaty. He had like some blood on his shirt, a little bit of blood on his shirt, and like a big backpack. I was like, oh my, this immediately terrifying. I'm terrified of any young person with a backpack anywhere. I'm so glad I'm not in school now, because I would go crazy. Everyone's got a backpack, and as a young person, I don't like young people with backpacks. Get away from me. Anyway, yeah, and they're like, hey, I went up to him. I was like, hey man, do you have a ticket? He rolled in at the end of the show. I was like, hey man, do you have a ticket? And he just immediately grabbed his backpack and stood up. I was like, oh my God, this is it. And then he said, oh no, I'm sorry. What's going on? Do I gotta? And I just directed him to the front, and the kid was plastered, bro. And but to his credit, he bought a ticket and then went back in and stayed well past the end of the show. And when the staff was cleaning up bottles, he's trying to take bottles out, and that's when they said, hey, get him out of here. And I said, hey man, you gotta go. You can't be taking empty bottles out of the trash cans here. I'm sorry. But he got a free shirt from the headliner, so that was cool. I got a big week coming up. Got a big next 7 days are pretty big, man. I'll tell you why. Headlining this weekend in Ogden, in Utah. There's a city in Utah. It's my first official weekend at a club. That's a big deal for me. I'm super excited about it. Doing an hour of comedy. And I'm very grateful. I've only been living out here for 2 years, and in just that time, I've gone from, showing up early to the open mics just to try to get a spot, to headlining a club. My mom's freaking out about it. She's excited. She's coming to town. After that weekend, it's my birthday. So 26 in a week. I guess, it'll be on Tuesday, which is when this episode will come out, or the next episode will come out. So next episode is going to be a birthday episode. So that's cool. Hopefully I got a clip out of this, because that's probably the only way people are watching it. Thank you, for real, to the people who are watching, who are commenting. It's cool that people listen to this. I'm just talking, I appreciate the constructive criticism. People were leaving on the last one. This dude said I was rambling too much, that I seemed nervous. I legitimately appreciate that. It is something that I'm working on. This is definitely a new platform for me. And it's different than stand-up, which is really the only performing experience I have, because it's written, rehearsed jokes. And then I got people defending me in the comments too. When that guy said I seem nervous, I had people firing back. They're like, yeah, well, he's getting going, baby. And to that I say, thank you. You're right. I am getting going. Fuck that guy who commented saying I look nervous. But also, thank you for commenting with the constructive criticism, because it does help. You gotta chill out a little bit, you know what I mean? I'm not wearing the Lost in Cabo shirt, but I also talk fast because these episodes are only a half hour, and sometimes I got a lot to talk about, you know what I mean? Anyway, all right, that'll do it. Thank you for tuning in. Keep it up with the commenting. I really appreciate it, even if it's constructive criticism, and even if people fire back at you for saying it. Please don't stop. Tune in next week for my birthday, and to hear about how my headlining weekend went. That's gonna be crazy. So there's still some tickets available at wiseguyscomedy.com. You have a week, you have 5 days to buy them. I think some of the Friday tickets are still available. So if you haven't, get your tickets to the show, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Take care.